Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. In this video we are going to discuss the types of matrices, and let's see one by one what they are. Already in the previous video we have seen what a matrix is and how does it look like and how to define its order and all. So in this video we are going to discuss what are the different types and how to classify them and how to understand them. That we'll be seeing in this video. If you are new here, I would like you to subscribe to our channel, give it a like if you enjoyed the content, and share it with your friends. Now let's start. So first one is, what is a matrix? So matrix, as we have seen before, it is the fundamental in mathematics and computer science, and it represents some rectangular array of numbers where you will be representing the data in the form of positive or negative integers or values. Okay. Matrix is row matrix. So what does a row matrix is? We will be having only a single row, and the order of that particular matrix will be 1 by n. That means you will have only one row available. You can see the example here. This is one row, okay, and any number of columns are possible for that. So this kind of matrix is known as row matrix. Okay, its usage is given here. You can just check it out. This is a column matrix, a data in vertical order. Like you will be having only one column. Any number of rows can be defined. Its size will be m by 1. That means you will be having only one column. Example you can see here. This is an example, but it is not aligned in the same way. You can say like one column in the vertical way. How you are defining a single row? Similarly, only one column will be available for a column matrix. Okay, and its order will be given by m by 1. Any number of rows and only one column. Type of matrix is square matrix. It contains equal number of rows and columns. So the order will be like m by n. If it is m by n, the order will be same for both. M and n both will be same. So example would be like 3 by 3 matrix is a square matrix, 2 by 2 matrix is a square matrix. Okay, this is not aligned properly here. If you see, this is not how it should be. So while doing the problems, I'll show you how we are going to write 2 by 2 matrix and 3 by 3 matrix, and 4 by 4 matrix is a square matrix. Okay, equal number of rows and the columns. Okay, this one is rectangular matrix. A rectangular matrix represent an unequal dimension. Like you will be having the order of the matrix as m by n, where m and n won't be same. It represents a rectangular figure. When you take that particular matrix, it represents, or it can be seen as a rectangle. Okay, for example 3 by 2 can be a rectangular matrix. Okay, in that manner you can write. Example is given here, but this has to be represented in 2 rows. This is first row and this is the second row. Null matrix, what does it represent is null or zero matrix, you can say. So the elements inside this matrix would be all 0. If it is a 1 by 1 matrix, the element will be 0. 0 will be the data, and if it is 2 by 2 matrix, all elements will be 0. Okay, so such kind of matrix is known as null matrix. Next category of matrices are diagonal, scalar, and identity. Basically they are related to diagonals, and if you see the first type of matrix, it would be diagonal matrix in this category, and it says that non-zero elements are available on the main diagonal. So when you take a diagonal matrix of the order 3 by 3, you will see the diagonal elements only. First element from the first row, second element from the second row, third element from the third row for a 3 by 3 matrix. In that, the diagonal element should be non-zero. And if it is a scalar matrix, diagonal elements with equal diagonal elements. Okay, the diagonal matrix, same diagonal matrix with all the elements as the same. all the same value should be there. Next comes identity matrix. It is another type of diagonal matrix only, and what are the elements in that? It will be 1. The elements should always be 1. That is identity matrix. So these three comes under the category of diagonal matrix only, where you have got diagonal elements in the diagonal, only diagonal elements in the diagonal of that particular matrix. Scalar means equal elements, and then identity matrices, all elements are 1. When two matrices are said to be equal, the definition that they have is they have same elements. Okay, their order would be same, and all the elements will be same. So those type of matrices are known as equal matrices. If you reached till this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, give it a like, and share this with your friends. Now we are going to see some questions, example questions based on this topic. Let's read the example question 20.5. We have learned what is equal matrix. So in equal matrix, all the elements will be same. So here it is given A and B matrix. Now check whether all the elements, corresponding elements are same or not. First check order. Order is same. And if you check this element from A and B, they are same. Okay, fine. 1 and 5 not same. So it is not an equal matrix. There itself it is not an equal matrix, not equal. Next comes P and Q. This order of this one is 2 by 3 and this is 3 by 3. Here itself you can understand that they are not equal matrix. Okay. Next comes 3 by 3 matrix and next comes 3 by 3. So if you compare both of them, you can see 2 1 3 and 2 1 3 here. All elements are same. Second row if you check, they are same. Third row if you check, they are also same. So this is equal matrix. This kind of matrix is known as equal matrix that we have just seen the definition. Let's solve the first question. So first question, how to solve for x and y. Let's see the example. If you see here, first question, it is 1 row and 2 columns. You can see 2 columns are available and only 1 rows. Similarly, you have here also 1 row and 2 columns. They are equal. So for an equal matrix, what happens is corresponding elements will always be same. So let's substitute x as 2. This first element will be same as this element. Next one is 5 and 5, that is already given. So here itself we are getting the value of x as 2. We don't have a y here, so let's leave that. Next comes second question. So these are also same equal matrix. So x is 4 and y is equal to 3. That is easily viewable from this question. Next comes x and y condition here. So let's write down the equation. So x equal to 1. This one. Okay. Now if you see this minus y, that is equal to 5. So x is 1, that is already done, and y is equal to minus 5. So x is 1 and y is equal to minus 5. These are the two values of your third question. Hope this is clear to you. Let's move on to the next example. For what value of A, B, C, D are the following matrices equal? So it is said that they are equal. Now you have to find out the different values. So from the given questions, we say that both are equal. So we can put here as A is equal to B. And let's write down the equation that are possible. So A is equal to 1. Now let's write down 2B, that is equal to 4. Next, this 5C, that is equal to 3. 3 is equal to 5C or 5C equal to 3. Both are equal. Next one is D is equal to 2. So already A and D is the value given, or we can take it from the equation. Next is, let's find out the value of B. B is 4 whole divided by 2. This 2 will go down and you will get the result as 2. So B is 2 this time here. And if you find out C value from this equation, C is equal to 3 whole divided by 5. Okay. So it is 3 by 5. C value is 3 by 5. Hope this question is clear to you and you got the values of all the variables A, B, C and D. Similarly, you have to do the second question also. And how to do that? Let's try out that question. A is equal to 5 because since they are same, P is equal to Q. b minus 2d is equal to 1 from the given equation. Okay, now 2b is equal to 6 and a plus c is equal to 4. These are the values. So a already you have a as 5. Now b you can find out easily from this one. B is equal to 6 by 2, that is equal to 3. Okay, b is clear. B is equal to 3. Now you can use this equation number. You can name it as one's first equation. You can name it as second equation. For second equation, substitute the value of a plus c. A is already 5. 5 plus c is equal to 4. C becomes 4 minus 5, that is equal to minus 1. So value of c is minus 1. This is also clear to you. Now substitute this b in this first equation. You can find out the value of d. This is solving of linear equation. Okay, so already b is 3. 3 minus 2d is equal to 1, and let the similar terms go to one side. So it is 2 minus 2d, and it is getting added here. Let it go to the other side and get subtracted. So 1 minus 3, which is equal to minus 2. And here you have minus 2, which will get divided with this minus 2. So at last you will get d as 1. So this is the solution. D is 1, C is minus 1, A is 5, and B is 3. These are the solutions of its second question. Hope this is clear to you. And if you enjoyed this content and if you found it useful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get the notifications on time.